The issue with over planning is it builds this thing in your head, like it's complex in your head that makes it seem like everything you're just too busy for everything, because every single minute is meticulously planned out, even if it's jargon, like even if it's stuff that doesn't really matter, even if stuff that doesn't really move the needle forward, and you don't want to adjust it. So that's not a good thing. So what I found is like the 80 to 85% accuracy. I try to follow my schedules and I don't crash out if I'm not able to do it. And what I'll do is in the morning I'll get up. Here, look. I write 3 to 5 things that move the needle forward every day. So, example today, I have school today, training, and then I'm gonna learn some more, and then I'm gonna work on my business, obviously. And the like a weekend will be different. Like it'll be like, okay, training. I gotta mow the lawn. I gotta power wash today, and then I can do something where I learn, do something where I implement. But most importantly, everything is with intention. When I was over planning, the biggest thing that I found was I was doing things that weren't with intention. And it was just a whole bunch of stuff that was not moving the needle forward really at all. And I'd just sit there like writing stupid documents like, oh, a list of 50 simple carbs, a list of 50 complex carbs, 25 things a beginners face. Like, it's dumb. It's not really doing anything, not really doing much. So now I make sure that I have a little on my little, like not little, but not as much on my plate, into where I can get into those tasks and I kind of like branch off. So maybe like, okay, now I'm writing a document that includes the top 25 complex carbs or whatever, you know what I mean? When you think broad in your schedule, you lose the stress and you start to enjoy it more. That's what I found for me personally. And then I have some like obviously non-negotiables I got to do in a day, like train, except on Sundays I don't train then. So if that's active recovery or if that's lifting, 10K steps every day, read the Bible, and then some days I'll read, some days I'll journal. I don't really journal anymore. I used to use like Claude to like retrace my life and figure out my problems. And then I'll have like at least a 20 to 60 minute business block. When I was studying for like AP tests and studying for SAT tests, I'd have a mandatory 10 to 20 minute business block, and then I have like a 30-minute block of AP test and SAT test. And then all the way on the left side of my board, I got goals for the year. And this is just something like, if I don't know what to plan in a day, I'll look at my goals and be like, okay, what can move me closer to this goal? What can move me closer to becoming the person that can achieve all these things, right? Because I got a whole bunch of different stuff. It goes from anywhere from 315 bench, 405 squat, to 11 and 1199 100 meter. I got an income goal for the year, start and scale my brand, which I'm starting it right now, and ending with a 3.6 GPA. Now, I know it sounds silly to you guys, but at the beginning, I started with a 3.1, and because I wasn't really trying at all. Like I didn't believe in myself. I thought I was a stupid idiot, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I can't get a fucking 4.0. It wasn't until this year where I end up with like an all A average. I think I had 1 B plus in the entire year, that I realized, yo, I'm smart enough to do this. But the only thing that was limiting me is my own mindset. So I'm like, oh, well, damn. So I got to the end of the year. It looks like the only thing I can get is like a 3.65, maybe 3.7. It's probably not gonna happen. And qualified for DECA states, and I got into college, so that was chill. But and then I got some obvious stuff. One thing I wanted to talk about was making your bed in the morning. Making your bed in the morning, I think, is crucially important. I didn't make my bed in the morning for like at least a couple months of this year, and honestly, I started doing it in the week. Well, I mean, I didn't leave like a mess, but it wasn't like neat. Like it's pretty neat right now. A couple wrinkles in there, but it wasn't done properly. And when I started making my bed in the morning, I found all my days being more productive. Like these last couple of weeks have been so much more productive. I've gotten everything more organized in general. Like even the document that I want to sell to help people out when I do online coaching, like that's becoming more organized in general. And I think just give it out. Try it yourself. Make your bed in the morning at least. And if you want, if you need a cold plunge, you need to do something hard, 50 push-ups, cold plunge. What else? What else is like the guru stuff? Running in the morning. I don't know. Whatever. And yeah, I mean, I got some notes on there, but that's about it. Try to have like a little bit of downtime during the day, maybe like an hour at the end of the day, just to like chill. I find it helped me not burn out, and I'm able to work like 7 days a week. Um, that's about it, man. So more of the story is like, stop over planning. Give yourself general guidelines you have to do in a day, things that you know will move the needle forward, things that are broader than writing an intricate piece by piece schedule, and get to work. That's all I got for you guys today. Stay relentless.